90 Day Fiance is hit TLC reality television show. The couples fall in love whether if it's online, dating sites, or just from visiting on overseas country. The foreigner partner then moves to the USA with their partner on a 90-day K-1 visa. Meeting someone new is always a difficult journey, but to say that they are ready for marriage is a whole new ballgame. The couple's biggest challenges will probably be some age differences, nosy family members, or just the difference in cultures the two have been raised in. The couple struggles are filmed 24/7 for everyone to see, which is also pretty tough and probably feels like pressure. In today's video, we're going to show you some 90 Day Fiance couples that were out of control. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Paul and Kareem were surely one of the most awkward couples to ever appear on the show. Not only did they have a very hard time communicating because they didn't speak the same language, but Paul also displayed some pretty bizarre behavior, and his lack of understanding for Korean culture made things even worse. He straight up refused to learn Portuguese and often acted in a controlling manner because he mistrusted her. While not being upfront about his criminal past himself, pretty much everything about these two was cringeworthy, from Paul's preparation for the journey to Brazil, to his weird swimming condom, and the awkward marriage proposal. Yet they shocked everyone by ultimately making it work against all odds and becoming parents of a baby boy named Pierre in March earlier this year. While on vacation, Kalani met Azula Pula in Samoa, and they immediately had a connection, so Kalani decided to lose her virginity to Azula. Soon after their relationship began, she became pregnant with their first child, Oliver. Kalani gave birth to Oliver back in California while still in a long-distance relationship with Azula. Her protective family wasn't thrilled to find out about Kalani's unexpected pregnancy, especially since they had never met the father of the baby. Kalani's sister was also convinced that Azula was not the right person for Kalani, due to his absence during the early months of Oliver's life, not to mention infidelity accusations and his maturity level. Although their relationship wasn't off to the best start, Kalani and Azula got married in September 2018, and while filming season 6 of 90 Day Fiance, Kalani became pregnant with their second child, Kennedy, who was born in May 2019. In September last year, the couple celebrated their 1-year wedding anniversary, and videos and photos that Kalani often shares on her Instagram show that they are a happy family. Angela and Michael are just one of the many couples on the show with a big age difference, but they appear to be making it work in spite of all their differences. Like so many others on the show, they met online and eventually fell in love. A few months later, Angela flew from the US to Nigeria to meet Michael in person for the first time, and was so excited about it that she was completely oblivious to the fact he was pretty disappointed when he first saw her. The couple faced a number of challenges, from their age difference to cultural differences, to Michael commenting on Angela's appearance, while she mistakenly accused him of stealing from her. Their biggest issue was the fact that it was unlikely that they would have a biological child together. Yet the couple eventually decided to get married this year and tied the knot in Nigeria on January 27th. Jason Hitch from Florida was 38 years old when he first appeared on the show in season 2, while Cassia Tavares from Brazil was only 23. The couple had met through Facebook while Cassia was in an online relationship with Jason's friend and got together once their relationship ended. Not long after meeting, Cassia moved from Brazil to the US to live with Jason and his father, and the couple started a mail-order snack business called Gifting Fun. But things weren't going too well for the couple, as Jason struggled to find a way to make Cassia happy, and in 2017, 3 years after appearing on the show, they separated and filed for divorce in January of the following year after Jason was charged with domestic violence. The file was dismissed 3 months later, and the two said that they were working on their marriage. However, Jason eventually filed for divorce again in September, and the couple's legal split was finalized in October 2018, with Cassie reportedly already dating someone new just a couple of months later. Carolina moved from Colombia to the USA in season 3, but since her fiancé Fernando had cheated on her before, she was constantly on the lookout for any sign of further unfaithfulness on his part. This prompted Carolina to search Fernando's drawers, in which she then found a pair of pink panties. She called him upstairs, and he nervously tried to explain himself, claiming those were old and he didn't even remember the girl before tossing them in the trash. The awkward moment was a perfect example of their biggest challenge as a couple, but they ended up getting married anyways. And that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.